Hi, in today's video we'll be creating a text-to-speech app using just 4 lines of code in Python.
Hello, this is a custom text-to-speech app with 4 lines of code in Python.
And if you want to see more entertaining programming videos in this channel, I'd highly recommend you subscribe now to stay updated with our new videos twice a week. So let's get to the tutorial now. So the very first thing you need to get things started making the text-to-speech app is to first of all have a code editor, and in my case I'll be using the PyCharm code editor. You can use whatever code editor you want, Visual Studio Code or the Sublime Text. So when that is done installing, just come over to File, then open up a new project over here, then just click on Create. So when this is opened up, the next thing you want to do is install just one Python package. And in order to install the Python package, just open up your web browser and let's type out Python text-to-speech. So type out Python's text-to-speech like this, and you want to click on this one that has a PyPI address over here, and just open it up. And click on this, copy to clipboard over here, open up your command prompt. You can come over to your Windows button and type out command prompt. So this is it, open it up. Then you want to paste in what you just copied a few seconds ago and hit enter on your keyboard. So in my case, I already have it installed. You would have to install it again because you don't have it on your system already. So when it's done installing, what you want to do is open up your code editor. So let me just open this up again, and you want to remove all this bunch of code over here, select everything, then delete. So the first thing you want to do is import the package that you just installed, and in order to import the package, it's very easy. What you just have to do is type out import Python text-to-speech tree. So when that's imported, what you want to do next is create a variable. Let's just call it talk equal to, then initialize the package that you just imported. Then in order to do that, what you have to do is type out pyttsx3, which is the Python text-to-speech version 3 dot initialize, which is dot init. Then on the next line, what you want to do is input whatever you would like to say. That's like using just a simple method which the Python text-to-speech speech package has, which is talk.say. So we're using the same method, and when that's done, just import whatever you want to say here. For example, let's say hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? So when that's done, what you also want to do is come over here and click on this run button over here. And why is that not working? And that's because we haven't added one more method that the Python text-to-speech has, which is run and wait. So to do that, let's just call the variable again, talk, and run and wait. So this is pretty much all you need to do that. Now click on this.
Hello, how are you?
And you heard that loud and clear. It's very easy. And in your case, you wouldn't want to always come over here and change the text. For example, let's say I want to say you are dashing smart, and let's just spell this the correct way. So
you are dashing smart.
So in my case, I don't want to always come over here and put you are dashing smart. So what I want to do is just type it down in my terminal. Then whatever I type down, it just gives it to me. And in order to do that, what you have to do is come over here and let's make a new variable over here named speech. So let's just call this speech. Then in the speech, what you want to do is give an input command, and let's say something. So whenever the say something text appears on your terminal, that means it's ready for it to get a word to read out to you. So what you want to do here is remove all this text that we have in here, then just pass in the speech variable, which would allow you to say something. So just pass it in that way, and we are pretty much done. So run this again, and when you take a look at your terminal, you see that it says say something. So here, let's say, then hit enter on your keyboard.
Hello, I'm your assistant.
So you hear that it's very loud and clear and easy to do. And in some cases, you would want to use a female voice, you wouldn't want to use a male voice. I don't know, maybe you love a male voice, you could just leave it. But if you want to use a female voice, let me just show you how to do it. What you want to do is just come over here again, and let's just say you want to just declare a variable voices equal to talk dot get property. So we're using the get property method, which the Python text-to-speech package has. So talk.getProperty, and the property that you want to get is the voices. So just pass this in voices like this. Then on the next line, what you want to do now is set the properties. So let's just use a method talk.setProperties, and here you want to pass in the property which is voice. Take note, it's not voices, it's voice now. Then the next thing you want to pass in here is now the voice variable that you created earlier with an index of 1 like this, then .id to get the ID of it. So now when you play this and it says say something here, let's just say, and let's hit enter on our keyboard.
You are dashing smart \.
So as you can see, I added backslash there, which is not supposed to be there. So as you can see, it's very easy. You converted the male voice into a female voice with just 2 lines of code. Very easy. And if you don't understand what we did here, let me just give a quick recap. So what we did first of all was import the Python text to speech package. Then the next thing we did over here was initialize it using this code over here. Then after we initialized it, then we didn't add this one, if you can remember. That was not what we did first. So then we used a method which the Python package has, which is .say. Then we called this variable over here with .say, then passed in what we wanted to say in here. Hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say now. Or let's just stop beating around the bush. Let me just create a new file and show you how to do that from beginning. So a new file, let's just name this text to speech. So first of all, I imported the Python text-to-speech application which we'll be using. Then let's define another variable over here. Let's say friend. Then I initialized it. Python text-to-friend is equal to Python text-to-speech dot initialize like this. Then on the next place, what I did was use a method which would allow the Python package to say something, which is python.say. Then I passed in what I want to say inside the parentheses. Let's say hello, how are ya? So the next thing I did was use a method which is run and wait that should finalize everything. So I called the friend variable again dot run and wait. 4 lines of code, very easy. Then let me rerun this. So right click here and click on run this.
Hello, how are you?
So as you can see, that's all we did. Then what I did for the next part was that I don't want to always come in here and impute a text. So what I did here was define a new variable here, speech. Then I said speech should be equal to input. Then in the input it said say something like this. Then over here I removed this hello, how are you? Then imputed the speech variable which I created, so that when you hit the run button it says say something here. Then you can now say the hello, how are you here.
Hello, are you?
So as you can see, that's what it should do, and very easy. Then in order to get a female voice, what I just did here was very easy. I declared a new variable voice equal to friend dot get property. Then I passed in voices. Then on the next line, what I did was friend dot set property. Then I passed in voice, not voices. Take note, voice. Then I gave another argument to it, which was very easy, voice, the variable created earlier, then with the index number of 1, which is the female voice dot id. Now when you run this again, then let's say I want to say something like hello, I'm a girl.
Hello, I'm a girl.
So as you can see, very easy, it says it, hello, I'm a girl. So now you can just put in any word you want in here and just lie on your bed and listen to it or read it aloud. Very easy, just 8 lines of code. In fact, it was just 4 lines of code, but we had to add some extra things to make it look good. So it's now 8 lines of code. Very easy, no difficulty in it. So that was it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and learned something new, and if you did, do not forget to drop a like and also consider subscribing to stay updated with future videos, and I hope I'll see you in my next video. Bye.